Hi all, welcome to Balkan Shipyards. We're moving. So, Havaya 30, 25, Plow 1/4, 213. And there's Lama up there. These guys just came back from sea. And yeah, man. I said before this was the best micro cruiser in the world as far as I'm concerned, and this thing works very, very well. You can accept pros, or you can be against them, or you can love shunting, or you can say that it's the dumbest thing out. It's all good. But for me, for what I have done with this vessel, I don't see many vessels doing what I can do with this vessel. I can go out in a gale. If I get caught out in a gale with make or break, with his Lashank, I'm not worried a glam. Because I've been out in 4s, I've been in 6s, and I've been having a ball. So I can go to an 8 easy. He's so funny, he's so tiny. I mean, like when I look at him from here, it's like I don't believe the size of this boat, you know? It's like almost a joke. All we get inside is camping gear and junk. We're together, me, Zhenya, and full load is 200 kilos. Okay, me and Zhenya will 120, 70 and 50, and then I get another 80 in the box, and I can hang out. I can go very far with him. Very far. I can sail for quite a few days. No problems. If I'm single-handed, then I can go much further. But you know what? He wants two people. He's a pro. He's a shunter. Okay? Two people is good. Okay? The Havaya 30, I don't know. Will be one, will be two. Hope. So there's a big party here was the other day. And I told the guys until they come back to drink it, I'm not moving anything off the bar. Okay? There was many more bottles. I had, so they have to come back within a day or two. Today I'm doing firewood and fireplace, and we're going to finish this party, and then this junk gets cleared away, and then a wall gets built over here. Okay, big plastic wall closes off all this, and I turn into an aquarium. And then I'm like Willie the whale swimming in my little aquarium, which is over here, heated with Mima. The guys, they called her Maria. This is a pocket rocket, Balkan style. They named her Maria over here. Now Maria can be Mimi, can be Mimitu, can be Maria, can be Mima, can be, so this one is Mima. And Mima, you damp her by closing the intake. The intake is huge. The standard pocket rocket will have the intake the same diameter as the pipe. Look, she's smoking back now. I've got to close her, okay? I put on a huge pipe entry, and I can flow in huge chunks, and I can have so much fun. It's almost finished down there what's going on, but I can get the fire rising up to here. Up to like 2/3 of her as fire, and it's all lead going down, and this thing is going lead everywhere around. And now all I have to do is damp her. So I'm going to make a cap over here with a damper. Because the minute I damp her, Mima, she's smoking, not more, no smoking, no more. She stopped smoking, Mima. Why does she smoke? She won't smoke anymore. It's finished. You've damped her. You've come down to as much, okay, it's like this. It's like this. Whatever you can't shit, you will vomit. Balkan Shipyards. I came up with it now, and I think it's true, because if it's not coming out the one end, it's coming out the first, okay? So there you go. So if you damp the flow to smaller than the exit, you will always have a draw. And that's how it works over here. So they're very good stuff. I'm really happy. It's the best rocket I've built. It's a pocket rocket, but it's Balkan style, and it's going to have a fancy cap with a damper on the cap. which is something I learned in Canada many years ago. So nothing's really invented under the sun over here, okay? Over here at Balkan Shipyards, we just see stuff that we like and we put it all together, okay? And that's the make or break third pry, and that's the Avaya 30. And it's all about, she looks good, eh? I almost fell, but I don't usually. I'm standing at the wonky wood. So that's this is the fruit of 10 years. 10 years only thinking about pros. You're not thinking about anything else except for what you got to make money for to live for. Okay, so you're working your work, and otherwise you're only thinking pros. And you've taken the internet to pieces, and thank God it exists. Google, you're the best in the West. They give Google some credit over here. Yes, Google, thank you. It's amazing, okay? There's a lot of information on the net, and it can be used. This has never been in history, okay? But it's gone to a point when it has, there is a problem related to it, okay? So we can finish that like that, and we can go on to what else have I done. The Zama is gonna, the Vaka, Penko Black, is gonna get tired over here on the ceiling. He's gonna be next to his armor because that's where he likes to be. And he has wood coming in. Today I went off at a bud, and he gave me, so all this was in the Bentley, plus all that's next to the door, plus all what's left in the Bentley at the moment. That means the Bentley was full all the way to the top. This took me an hour with a chainsaw. It's old pine offcuts from when they built some house somewhere. This is when they're squaring the log, okay? Okay? It's been lying around in some shed for 100 years. It's full of worms and stuff. Hit it with a chainsaw, and then on the bonus comes along other junk. There's some oak over here, there's some beech over here, because there's pieces of old chairs and stuff. There's all kinds of junk, and it's damn good stuff. So it's all about keeping warm and warming the epoxy, because we love epoxy, and epoxy hates cold, and so do we, because I've said, like, anyway, I'm not a Balkan dude, and I don't like cold, okay? And I just want to go to the heart. So me and epoxy, we got one soul, one heart, okay? We understand each other, okay? We want heat, and we're going to work on epoxy being happy for us, because we want to be happy for him, because then we'll all be happy together. That's 1 Force 213. So if I had a plastic wall closing off this and dividing my workshop into a third of what it used to be, because last year was damn cold in here, man. There was also a stupid stove over there. So now there's a dumb stove, a piece of barrel with a door in the front, and you put the wood inside, and it smolders and it smokes, and nothing ever gets hot. This Mimi too, she gets hot. She's a hot girl, man. We like her. It's going down, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you don't do it, it doesn't get done. It goes down, and then it gets done. Okay, and it's definitely going down. There's a lot of going downness around us that is making me go down and get it done, because it's all going down, because it's very strange, okay? Things are happening around us, and I don't understand, and I don't want to understand anymore, and that's just me from Balkan Shipyards. I don't know what to do about it, so I'm not doing nothing about it, but I'm going down and I'm getting it done. This boat's sailing next year, and I'm putting in a lot of effort. I mean, I've been working for 14 hours a day when I was working for, like, you know, survival kind of, and ever since I'm doing this, you know. I mean I'm moving everything, and I'm doing this, and all this design, all this plan, and all this. I'm gonna have a huge workspace. This will be the cold workspace, eh? This workspace kind of is not to be inside, but you can come here and make a little bit of dust for 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 minutes, and then go and heat it up on Mimi, because Mimi, she's always going to be hot, because Mimi's hot, man. No, we don't mess with, no, Mimi's a hot girl, okay? And that's my plans, guys. That's me. I'm Lil. Yeah, president of Balkan Shipyards. I don't know, Balkan Shipyards was just kind of, it just came up because I live in the Balkans, okay? We're the highest shipyard in the Balkans, people. Probably in the world. I mean, there's no higher shipyard than us as far as I know, okay? At least in my region. And we're high, okay? We're high. But we focus on getting the dream done. If you have a dream, then you might as well get it done, because there's a beautiful saying, and I'm going to knock off, and the saying says, I'd rather die with good memories than with great dreams. I want to say Balkan Shipyards, but I won't, because it's not ours, okay? I don't know where it came from, I read it on the net. Guys, take off, man, I'm going. Okay, so keep shunting. That's what it's all about. We're bringing back the shunter. This baby's going to go a long way. Avaya 30, 25. Keep shunting, guys. Balkan Shipyards.